Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me. My name is Jonathan Kelly, and today I'd like to talk to you about Uphold, a way to buy gold and silver with Bitcoin. Uphold is a Bitcoin exchange located in London, England. And one of the things I love about Uphold is that I can actually take my Bitcoin and buy gold and silver. They actually store it just like I have a Bitcoin and Ether wallet. They actually store the gold and silver, and I actually have a third party verifying that and keeping it in a storage facility so I don't need to physically hold it myself. Gold and silver has been climbing since last December. Gold is forecasted to go to $10,000 an ounce by many analysts, and if gold rises, so does silver. Historically, silver lags behind gold. When gold goes down, silver goes down faster. When gold goes up, silver goes up faster. Normally the difference between the two is a stretch of 16 ounces of silver making 1 ounce of gold. But however, in this last market where precious metals were not really that appreciated, silver got down to 83 ounces of silver buying 1 ounce of gold. And since gold and silver have been climbing, silver's gotten up to 67 ounces to buy 1 ounce of gold. So an ounce of gold is $1,365, and silver has climbed up to $20 at this time. Now, why it's going to climb to $10,000 an ounce? There's a lot of different reasons that analysts are mentioning. The thing I look at is the fact that, hey, if they're half right, that's going to be a lot more money than it currently is worth, so it's worth the investment. Also, due to global concerns about, the war on cash and all these different things that are going on, negative interest rates, gold and silver have always been classic hedges against that type of chaos. They hold their value when everything else seems to be losing value. And also in an uncertain market, it's a great place to store that because they always have intrinsic value. The other thing that is concerning people is, where is the fiat currencies going, the paper money? Is it going to really eventually have any value? So therefore, a lot of people are turning to digital currencies like Bitcoin and Ether, which are rising in value as more people are using it to buy more things. Bitcoin is becoming accepted in more and more locations. I was actually planning a trip on Experian, and actually saw that they take Bitcoin, and I could have paid for my plane tickets, rental car, and hotel using Bitcoin. A lot of places are accepting it more and more. And as Bitcoin has paved the way, now the new thing that's coming along board is Ether, which started this past January and is only 93 cents. It shot all the way up to $21 and is now dropped back down to 11 because of the concern about the hack. However, the hack's been fixed, and the smart money is still betting on Ether, so I'm going with the smart money at this point in time. Now, gold and silver has always been the hedge, but now you start seeing people adding Bitcoin and Ether as a hedge also. Several of the financial journals that I follow, both of them, and that's one of the things that's always as an indicator for me, is if both groups are saying the same thing about either the stock or an investment, then normally they have always been true. When both of my journals are saying the same thing about the same items, and both of them are saying digital currencies. So therefore, I've been following them now for the last 5 years, and they haven't led me wrong. So I'm going to continue to do that. So today I'm going to show you how you can actually use Uphold to buy both Bitcoin, Ether, gold, and silver. So let's go to the website and see that. So this is once you log in and set up an account with Uphold, then it's going to bring you to the dashboard, which is going to be this main page that you see here. Now the dashboard is basically made up of all the different currencies that you're following. So they call them cards. So this is my Bitcoin wallet, this is my Ether wallet, this is my local currency, since I'm in the US, that'll be USD wallet. This is my silver wallet and my gold wallet. I'm more of a silver person. I'm not really into gold. Never have been, but I might have to get some just to see how things turn out. But as you can see, I've already made investments in silver, and that's one of the things I'm going to demonstrate today is how you can actually buy more Ether and silver using your Bitcoin. This is the other thing they show you on the dashboard is the currencies that you're following. They show you what the going rates this morning. Bitcoin was like 587, and that's one of the nice things about Uphold is they give you second by second updates. So I've actually seen it go up $3 since this morning. The other thing is Ether. Ether has risen also. Silver's pretty much stayed the same since this morning. This is the other reason why a lot of people are getting into Bitcoin and Ether is because of volatility in the market. People are actually able to trade Bitcoin and Ether. I remember when I first started working with Bitcoin in May, it was only $442, and by July it already shot up to like 780. It's dropped a lot, but as you can see, it was like 550 just last week, and now it's already gained $40 in appreciation. The same thing for Ether. It was 1150, it dropped down to about 1050, and now it's coming back up. So as you can see, there's a lot of reasons why people are getting involved. This dashboard also shows you the activity that you have in your different currencies, and then when you go into each wallet, you'll actually see more activity specific to that wallet. Now what I like to do is actually buy some silver. So let's see how we're going to do that. One of the nice things is once you have your wallets established, you can actually transfer between them very easily. So therefore what I'm going to do is send money to my silver. Let's go to silver first. And I've already calculated out that for the silver, the amount of silver I want to buy, which is 68.6 ounces, because let me go back and show you. I currently have 31.4 ounces of silver, and I'd like to get it to 100. I like round numbers. The same thing for Ether. I'm going to take my Ether up to 200, so I need another 92.9 Ethers to get to 200. So I'm going to take all of that out of my Bitcoin wallet at this time. So I'm going to transfer money to my silver wallet. So that is 1.730. Okay, we can type 1.730. No, okay. So the silver wallet is 2.325. So that will give me so I'm going to give more in because that'll only give me 66 based on the fees that are being taken. So let's increase this to 5. $4.5. The fun you have figuring these things out. 68.9. Okay, we're almost there. 2 point. Nah, I did the point. There we go. That'll give us 68.78, which will be a little over the goal. We were trying to get to 68.2. Ah, I know what happened. I was still calculating on the previous value of silver, and it's actually gone up a little bit. So therefore it takes 2.415 ounces to get to the amount that I was looking for in silver, which is around 100 ounces. So that's going to be the market value, but then I'm going to be paying 2.53 ounces for the exchange rate. So let's go ahead and confirm. Now if we'll go back to the dashboard, we'll see that our the amount of silver that has been increased to 100 ounces. And if we look under activity, we'll notice that we transferred 2.415 Bitcoins over just a few seconds ago. And so the transfers inside of Uphold is very quick, so it's not like a long waiting time, because normally when you're dealing with the Bitcoin exchange, it takes a while for the confirmations, anywhere from 15 minutes to 45 minutes for confirmation, just depending on the system and what's going on. So as we can see, we've actually bought silver, and it was very easy to do. Now let's go back and see what else we're going to do. That's right, I wanted to buy some Ether. So let's go back to our Bitcoin card, and now what we're going to do is transfer money from our Bitcoin into Ether. So to get the 200 Ethers, I need to get 92.9 Ethers to round it up to 200 Ethers. And I came up with 1.730, the original number I was putting in here. And so let's see, is that going to give it to us? No, because of the fee. Let's add a 1 and see if that'll work. 2, 5, 9. Almost there. Change it to 4. And there we are, 1.74. That's the wonderful thing about working with Bitcoin, is the fact that you have to sort of figure out the math. So if you wasn't good in math in school, this is going to be one of the places you're going to have to get better at it. Okay, so but the other nice thing about it is it does tell you if you try to go too far. So that's one thing you don't have to worry about. So what have we accomplished? It's not 200. Almost. Well, I've got some Ether coming today, so it'll take care of that. But as you can see, I was able to buy silver very easily by using my Bitcoin wallet to transfer money over. The same thing would happen with your local currency, from Bitcoin to your local currency, Bitcoin to gold, Bitcoin to Ether, or Ether to any of the others. Same thing with silver back to either of the others. So you can transfer between the different currencies, or if you have one that you want to transfer and you have more of. So anyway, that is going to conclude my presentation for today. I just wanted to show you that Uphold is a fantastic Bitcoin exchange that allows you to buy gold and silver. If you got any questions, feedback, or comments, please leave them below. And have a great day.